Hello, Young Nike Youth. There are times when our way of doing things clashes with the way that God does things. In our minds, and maybe even to the standard of this world, our way seems like the more sensible way of doing things. We could even say that it's simply common sense. However, God may ask a bit more or something completely outlandish from us. And in those moments, it can be hard for us to understand why. Take for instance Jesus' extreme stance on forgiving others. He is asked how many times one should forgive their brother. Jesus' response is 7 times 70. In our minds, sure, we forgive someone a few times, but after a few times, enough is enough. Although there are other implications in this passage, the fact remains that God's way of doing things is different than ours. In Isaiah chapter 55, verses 8 through 9, God says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways." Amen. We may not understand God's ways at times because he's got the whole picture, and we only see a part of the picture. His wisdom and knowledge far transcend our own, and so it only makes sense that we wouldn't understand. So what's the point of such extreme measures? Well, it leaves space for God to work. If we did everything our way, then there would be no room for grace and mercy. We would just get the job done like the rest of the world, and there would be no God factor involved. However, we are different. Our standards should be that of heaven than of earth. When we go great lengths to forgive someone beyond what the world would do, then we allow for God's grace and mercy to shine in that situation. We could easily rage, but that is the easy and worldly way out. God's forgiveness came at a high price, and when we learn to go to such lengths to forgive as well, then we are able to better understand what true godly forgiveness is. So next time you're wrestling with why God would do things the way that he does, just remember that his ways are greater than our ways, and that his wisdom and knowledge are greater than ours. Because of this, although we may not understand, it is worth following. Jesus, help me to be obedient even when I don't understand. Help me to see the vastness of your wisdom. Amen.